Hello students. In the previous session, we looked at transition, the meaning of it, and the factors influencing transition in children. We also looked at a concept called as smooth transition. In this session, we'll be looking at different types of transition and approaches to readiness. Transition is a shift from one setting to another new setting, where children are taught new skills and abilities to adjust to this novel setting. Children need to sometimes unlearn certain skills and knowledge to adapt themselves in the new environment. Learning outcomes. At the end of the module, the reader will be able to understand different types of transitions children face and different approaches to school readiness. Transition was viewed as a matter of child's academic and social preparedness for smooth change from home to preschool. It was always referred to preparedness in academic skills such as reading, writing, and numeracy. But now, the concept of transition is directly connected to the ecological theory and considers not only the school setting but also interconnected context in which children are involved. The ecological theory has revealed a multi-dimensional view where mutual preparedness of children, school, parents, and community are the key factors for successful transition of children. From being a child to becoming a student is a drastic change which children go through. In order to acquire the new identity, they need to master skills which are needed for classroom. They are expected to behave in certain way and understand classroom rules. They are expected to know the process of teaching and learning which are conducted in the classroom. Sometimes there is a confusion and mismatch of expectations. In preschool, children have to transit from one room to another and from one concept to another. The importance of moving from one room to another for a child can often be unnoticed as they are in the service. Moving from one room to another can be challenging for children as the flow of the day, facilitator, and the expectations will be different according to the environment. This can be overwhelming for a child. In preschool, children are taught different concepts during the co-working hours. The transitions within the class hours can be considered as a minor one, but it still has a potential to cause stress in children. Children's individual needs must be met and should be helped to successfully transit from one concept to another. For example, a child with learning difficulty may need a different cue to transit from one activity to another, like the educator can use songs, verbal, non-verbal, sensory, and visual cues to help transit smoothly. Transition during this stage is a process of movement from one educational setting to another. During this phase, there is a change in the environmental setting, facilitator, curriculum, timing, philosophy, etc. As children navigate from one setting to another, many children easily move, and for the others, it can be difficult. School readiness is a main component in the process of transition. School readiness has many facets and is interpreted differently in different contexts. Readiness was focused on a set of cognitive skills that a child should possess to enter primary grades. However, nowadays school readiness is considered in terms of certain abilities, skills, and behaviors that will indicate children's preparedness to formal schooling. It is described in three major approaches. Maturational approach. Maturational approach is according to the maturational theory, which suggests children are ready to start school when they reach a level of maturity. This allows them to cope with school system. According to this approach, development is only marginally influenced by external factors, and children will be able to eventually perform tasks needed at school. Integrationist approach. This approach emphasizes in the concept of holistic and integrated development. It is not defined in terms of functioning in one area of development, rather having a set of skills and behaviors across different domains of development. This approach is focused on the experiences that the child possesses. Interactional approach. This approach incorporates child's overall development and environmental effects. It is a comprehensive approach. School readiness is discussed in terms of participation of families, schools, communities, and child. Several research findings suggest that children who develop warm, positive relationships with their kindergarten teacher are more excited about learning, more positive about going to school, more confident, and are better achievers in class.